Changing out and upgrading the front headlights and side lights in a Skoda Fabia MK1 99-07. After noticing my near side front headlight had blown, I thought it was about time that I took the opportunity to upgrade all my headlights and side lights, as the price of these have come down now and offer a pretty good value upgrade over standard lamps. For the Fabia you need separate lamps for main low beam and full high beam, so I decided to fit some 12 volt 55 watt Philips Extreme Vision for the main low beam, which use the H7 standard. These claim improved brightness of 130% brighter light, and then for the full high beam I chose some Osram Nightbreaker headlights, which claim to be 110% brighter. And these are also 12 volt 55 watt with a H3 pattern fitment. And for the side lights I'm fitting some Philips Ultinon LEDs, which are the T10W5W standard fitment. As mentioned, these are separate lamps for the main and full beam, and importantly to note, have different fittings. H7 for the main low beam and H3 for the full beam lamps. On the Fabia it is possible to replace the lamps in situ, but it is a tight fit, with the battery side being particularly tricky. As you can see here, you can only just get your fingers behind the light unit. The main lights we're going to replace are held behind this cover, which we need to remove, and it's held in place by two clips at the top, one here and one here. At the same time, it's useful to note that the indicator lamp is held in by a separate cover here. The handle's actually broken off on this one, and I'll show you how that one fits later on in the video. Depress the two clips on the top of the cover and remove any screws present, as these come with provisions for screws just in case the clips break. Lean the cover back a little bit and jiggle it free from the bottom pegs, lifting it back and up at the same time to free it. We can see the bottom pegs here, which fit into sort of loop catches at the bottom just here, which go in at an angle and down when you're putting it back together, with the seal fitting around the perimeter here. The seal is a foam rubberized material and should be intact and in good condition, as this stops the ingress of water and dust, which can cause potential faults. Now go behind the light unit and take the connector off the low beam lamp, which I find is a little bit easier to take the lamp out, but you can take the lamp out with the cables attached, which guards against dropping the lamp down into the engine bay. Then, while keeping one finger on the back of the lamp, unhook both wire spring retainers and then hinge them fully back and gently pull out the lamp and remove from the engine bay. When you insert the new lamp, don't touch the bulb with your fingers, and then rotate it so the protruding tag at the top fits into the cutout section at the top of the lamp unit. Then hinge back the spring clips and hook them underneath the retainers. The side light simply pulls out, as does the lamp itself. Fitting new LEDs, it's important to note that you've got to get the polarity correct for the lamp to work, so you need to test it first, and if it doesn't light up then take it out and turn it round, put it back in and test it again, and it should work. Moving across to the high beam H3 lamp, you want to first locate the single wire with the spade connector and disconnect that. Then, keeping a hold of the wire, unclip the spring retainers and gently ease out the lamp, noting the shape of the tags on the lamp and the unit holder. The square one wants to go up at the top, whereas the arc cutout needs to go at the bottom, which is very easy to get wrong, and people often jam these in and then wonder why they've bust something. Fitting the new lamp, still remember to not touch the bulb itself with your fingers, as you may know that if you leave any grease from your fingers on a halogen lamp, it heats up very hot indeed and can cause the bulb to fail prematurely. And yes, they are very fiddly to fit, but if you take your time and a little bit of patience and care, you can do it, hopefully without too much trouble. Once you've replaced the lights on both sides, then you've just got the back covers to put back, and it's the back cover on the battery side that is a bit troublesome. What I found you need to do is make sure you get the pegs seated firmly into the hooks at the bottom before you pull it forward and into the top clips. Patience is a virtue. And we'll just have a look at the indicator lamp for those who want to change that out to an LED before we test the headlights. Here's the location, hidden here, tight in the corner, with a big handle on it. Just turn it gently to one side and pull out the holder. As I take it out, you can just see the location pegs that you need to take a note of when you're putting it back in. As importantly, this needs to be pushed in correctly so the rubber ring seal fits snug, tight and secure to eliminate ingress of water, as any corrosion on the spring contacts could cause a malfunction, so this needs to stay perfectly clean. I've stayed with the filament bulbs for now, but I may fit some LEDs at a later stage. As I'm putting it back, you can see the integrated contacts on the headlight unit body just here on the right, which match up with the spring contacts on the lamp holder. But as a rough guide to the position, the handle is in a near vertical position to start with. You've just got to waggle it a little bit till it's fully seated before you turn it to lock it. And now for the moment of truth. Side lights, low beam and high beam. Ta-da! I'm quite happy with that. And this is what they used to look like before, after, and then out on the road, before, after, before, after, before, after. I think there's a reasonably significant difference there, so it's a job well done. Job's a good one. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope it helped you out or at least entertained you. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.